Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am slowly dying in a whole heap of rubbish. I am in above my head with this job right now. Okay, so just to set the scene a little bit.
To know our love would expire. Late nights in your car, we lit up a fire.
This is what I'm dealing with. Yes. Okay, so what we're doing here is, don't mind the look of me, no makeup, baby in the photo. What we're doing here is, so we have a 6-bedroom house. All the kids, the four older kids have their own rooms at the moment. Although Ivy, John's daughter, should I say, our eldest daughter, she has her room downstairs and the rest of the family are upstairs. That's just how it worked out. Initially, she was okay with having the room downstairs, and she's just probably the type of girl that she just does what she's asked. You know, we needed her to take the room downstairs, so she did. Then we realized, well, the baby actually has nowhere to store any of her stuff and the baby's with us full time. So the natural decision that followed that was that the girls are here the least amount of time so that they should share a room. And we put the idea to Ivy and she was okay. She was okay with it. And now she's like, really wants it to happen. I don't think she actually liked being downstairs alone by herself as much as, you know, she took it well and did what she was asked. Yeah, she was upset on Saturday night because we had the bunk beds. They had been delivered, but they hadn't been put together. So now I have this task of, you know, going through both of their rooms and merging them into one. The only problem I have with that though is I normally do that for my boys. Like, I'm in their room like every week. I'll like organize their stuff with them there. I don't go ever through their rooms without them there. It's not something that I don't like to do unless I have to, of course. Like, my boys want me to do things for them in their room and they appreciate me cleaning it. So I do. But in saying that, I'm not one to go through kids' rooms. I do respect their privacy, especially considering John's kids are not mine. So I do respect their privacy. In saying that, they are little girls, and I've realized now that I probably should have been coming in here and doing things in their room, because either they're just not capable of doing it themselves, or they haven't been taught how to. So we've got like a hoarding situation going on here where we've like kept everything and there's just rubbish, and it's a big job, should I say. It's a big job. Everything that you see is stuff that is staying. So yeah, I didn't do all that. That's just been left there for some reason. So yeah, everything is what is staying. Yeah, so baby girl's just there. We're going to head upstairs now. So now that I've pulled everything out that is staying, that stuff needs to be moved. Those some things that she probably shouldn't have in her bedroom, so we'll store them safely somewhere else. And yes, I'm going to go upstairs now to the other bedroom where they're going to be sharing and clean that one out. All right, this is where we are with the other room. So the bunks are in. Yes, this is where we are. So this is P's stuff. It's just all been thrown on the ground because we've obviously had to move furniture and stuff. So now I need to make some junk piles and what we are keeping and what we are not. I need to go through all of her clothes and see what ones we can chuck out. Or reorganize, because I know she doesn't wear all of these and half of them probably don't even fit. So there's just like lots of toys that are like, you know, I know kids don't want to let go of things, you know, they love all their stuff, but stuff that like she just doesn't use anymore. Like, we've got birthday cards just randomly not stored anywhere. It's from Dad.
Run away for a day just to say that we did it, yeah.
I think if I I put all of like their fancy stuff, like, you know, that they like on them, then I can store like the Lego and everything that's not like too pretty in their wardrobes. So, yes, what's over here? Sunnies. Okay, she might want them. Like, what's this? Like, see, just keeping random stuff. Like, I just don't think that anyone needs like an old egg container. This job's just got way out of hand because, as I said, like the boys, they're done pretty regularly. In saying that, that's bright. I did say, like, in the school holidays, I said to John, we need to go and make sure the kids do like a clean up. Like, he used to do them regularly, but then we had Kingsley, so, you know. I said, can you go do the girls and I'll be in charge of the boys? Clearly didn't get done. Like, he said it got done, and I assume he did, but I think he doesn't direct the situation, and kids, again, they don't know if they're hoarding dirt. Ivy had actual like rubbish and stuff in her room, like stuff that you just don't need to keep. You just don't need to keep. So I don't know how John thought that was needed to keep. Like, no judgment at all, because, you know, he's a good man, he does a lot, but I think it's a woman's job. What can I say? It is a woman's job. Here we've got, oh my goodness, more dolls. I guess that, I don't know. This is just too much for me. Oh my goodness. Put all the dolls in the one spot, and this can be dolls in there. Oh, righto. And I guess they're all her doll houses and stuff. This is rubbish. So you buy the toy and then the toy comes out of that. We don't need to keep the actual container. That can go. She's probably going to be watching this video and being like, why are you throwing all my stuff out? Sorry, girl. You weren't doing it. Yeah, I just want... I just don't want them to live... Like, when you're in a bad environment, you sort of feel bad. And the boys always like it when their room's clean. And I just want to make sure that they have to share a room, obviously. So things are going to be tight in, like, space-wise. But, yeah, I just want them to come in and actually like their room and walk into a nice, clean room and not... you know, feel like all their stuff's just been thrown and disrespected, because that's not, like, just put everywhere, I mean, and, like, cluttered. Like, I think they'll appreciate it if we do it nicely. So that's what I want to do for them. They can stay out. Pear's little things, she likes them. The desk is going to go over there where that chalk is, that chalk, like, line. Then over here, I think I'm going to bring, there's like a cube storage solution from down in the lounge room, the kids' lounge room, that I think I'm going to bring up here so that they can have storage things. Initially, you're right there? Maybe make sure you're not actually playing with anything you shouldn't. Is there anything little? No? You okay? You're finding things? Okay. Yeah, initially, I said to John, you know, they have a lot of clothes. They have a lot of clothes. And I said, you know, that they will need more drawers for their clothes. But I think the thing is with their clothes is, like, the whole, like, we have too many clothes as well. And they're not here often, like, they're not here enough. So they've got, like, double, triple the amount of clothes that the boys have. But the boys are here more than them. So I said to John, they don't even wear the clothes. A lot of them, very nicely. She's wonderful that she's done this. A lot of them have been brought from their mum's house. So their mum will often, like, clothes that they're not wearing or whatever that still are really good, she'll bring here for the girls. And that's really good because, as I said, we don't have them a lot. So going out and buying clothes for kids that they probably will only wear, like, you know, for a month or two because we don't have them, you know, a lot, that can be, you know, it can be Pricely and stuff like that too. So that's really nice that she's brought the clothes. But I think because, you know, we haven't been going through the rooms and clearing them out and assessing what the girls actually are wearing and what they're not wearing, we've collected quite, you know, a lot of clothes. So they just don't need them. So kind of long story short, I'm going to carve the clothes. They're going to be upset if they have no toys or anywhere to store their stuff. So I'm going to bring the cubic storing up, and that's where they can store all of their little dolls and like their Pokemon, all of that sort of stuff, you know, so that they actually have somewhere to put their things, which is going to be important. So we're going to do that.
Oh, yeah. Making plans, holding hands, running wild for a while, yeah. Oh, yeah. So let's not stop here, baby. We've been lost here lately. Don't get caught here, baby, yeah. Oh, yeah. Love me, baby, 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 baby. Love me, baby, 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 baby. Love me, baby, 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 baby. Love me, baby, baby.
So I'm stuck. So see what I mean? They have so many dresses and jumpers. That's just dresses and jumpers. But they don't ever wear dresses. So I don't want to throw them out because they're really, like, they're good clothes and we may need them, but what do I do? Like, we have like 2 sizes of the kind of similar thing. I just don't think she's ever going to wear them, so we might get rid of them. If you come here, I've put all of her bottoms here, so like long bottom pants and shorts, and Ivy's will go there, and then their undies and socks are in the first 2 drawers, so that's Pia's and Ivy's. Their pajamas will go here, and then I'm like out of space for tops, so I think they have to hang all of their tops. So I'm going to go and grab Ivy's ones and put them there now and fill this out and see what coat hangers I'm left with. Alright, I'm having a little break because I haven't eaten much today at all. These are the best things I have tasted in a long while. So the last few weeks I've been losing socks, like white socks. Like, so the boys initially had these white socks that they would use for school, and they're really hard to get on. So I went and bought, like, you know, 2 new packets of white socks. They've been complaining lately that they can't find those socks. So I was like, I don't know. I really don't know where the socks always go missing. Anyway, I bought myself 3 pairs of white socks. They all look pretty similar. They've all gone missing. Like, they didn't come back to my drawer. So I'm going through Ivy's things, like, you know, taking her stuff upstairs. And I come across all mine and the boys' white socks. My husband clearly assumes that Ivy's the one in the house that wears a million white socks, even though I don't understand why you would assume that they're just one person's white socks. Like, they're clearly different colors and sizes, and I've been, you know, tormented in my mind for the last few weeks. Like, where could these socks be going? So I found them all, which is good. Okay, so now I'm at a crossroads. I think I'm going to move this upstairs. This was not meant to be there for too long because this lounge room that it's sitting in, which is the kids' lounge room, is quite cluttered. So I'm going to move this upstairs in the girls' room. That way they can put all their little toys and they don't have to throw anything out. And I'm going to take these baskets though and I'm going to buy them some pink, like collapsible ones from Kmart instead. because these baskets were quite expensive. They don't scream children to me, like they're not pretty or anything really, but yeah. And I also wanted to get some more of these baskets for my walk-in so me and John can be organized. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to get this, empty these, and put all the toys that are in these in those, and then go from there. For now, they're just going to have to go and sit over here, even though I don't like that idea. They're just going to have to, because I don't have any playroom to put them in as of yet.
You turn into the worst of me. Held on to every broken smile. I wish I never told you what I feel so close to us. Your hands still stained with colored dust. I'm shot from all your brokenness. Still wish I never told you what I feel.
Now what I did with the top dilemma was everything that can be hung is going to be hung. And as I said, because they're the same size clothes, I've just put all their clothes together. So these are the dresses and these will be the top. This will be Pear's section and this will be Ivy's section. And I'm going to say that they're not allowed to touch each other's sections, just so that, you know, they respect each other's space in the room. And yeah, so like if something gets ruined or messed, then it's not the other person. So although we are sharing a room, we do have to respect each other in the room, and they'll be fine with that. They're very good girls. I'm going to put all their toys in there, and then later tonight when John's home, we're going to put her desk in there, and then all of the stuff that comes with her desk. So so then basically the room is finished essentially. So the baby just woke after 1 hour. She's clearly not sleeping again today. It's funny, like she'll go down and sleep really, really well. And then as soon as I have a job to do or something, it's like, no, she's not going to sleep today. So it's unlike her, but she went to sleep herself. And then she just woke up after an hour, which is just a pain in the ass. Hello. What are you doing? Oh, you're sad because you woke up. Doesn't want to sleep today. She wants to help. It's a bit hot in her room, so I left the heater on. So it was hot. Not hot, but yeah. So sorry about that. But I'm the sorry one, huh? Because I have to handle you now for the next few hours. Come here. You want to sit with Mummy? You're not being helpful today, are you? Kingsley's decided not only will she not sleep, but she's going to be high maintenance. You going to be high maintenance today? I've got to somehow finish this very quickly. And that's as much as then I can probably... Yay, they do! That's awesome. All right. I'm going to put these labels on their clothes. Also, that will help them put their like dirty laundry away, clean laundry away and stuff. Those hooks, they're just setting on the wall before I put the wall decorations on and the LED light. And I need to get the coloured boxes to replace those boxes. So I'm going to leave it all as it is now. I'm just going to write what's, you know, their name, the name of the clothes on the labels on the drawers. I'll do that, and then I am going to leave it because Kingsley is not going to let me do this for long, and we just can't really do too much more except for take all the rubbish out and bring the desk up. So I'll wait for John and until I get myself to Kmart. I'll look it up to know that it's not taking the label now off the back. Like that. Trust you, babe. Mummy's coming. Hold on. All right, Bubsy. We're not leaving you. We're not leaving. Your Landon's room. Here, there's toys in here for you. That's it. Then I'm not getting in her room and cleaning it all out. There's a week left.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna care. Watch out, sweetheart, I'll get you a bottle.
If I said you would try to lie, it was guess I said about trying lie for me. Is it better that you hurt than I? Cause the weather it determines kind my world. Was there ever any wasted time to be? But is there something? Is there something? But is there something?
Alright, so here we have the final product. So I'm actually really impressed. John picked blue and grey. I was just going to go with all the grey, and I'm really happy that I didn't, because I think it looks actually nicer this way, so with a bit of the contrast. So I'm really happy that, you know, that turned out and I got to utilize the other boxes elsewhere. The desk is in and been organized. So we had a little debate because John had the desk right up against that thing, which left quite a big gap towards the wall, like near the wall, and I just think that you can't do that. Like, I hate big gaps like right near the wall. It doesn't make any sense. I don't see it. I just am happy with it like this. So this is how we just agreed on this, and this is how it's staying. So in regards to the clothes, so I've hung all of their dresses and their jumpers up the top for them to share, and down the bottom we have all of their tops that are hung, so at least that's all done. We have our shoebox down the bottom and a basketball hoop that Ivy puts over her door on occasion. Over here we have some of Ivy's things up the top, that's her sewing kit and her bracelet making kit, a few toys up there, and their dressing gowns in the middle compartment. I've also written on those labels. Their swimming stuff and their hats and stuff are in that box there. So that's all organised. So John ended up buying 4 of those tubs, so they're quite large and they fit under the bed quite nicely. And they just store like their stuffed toys, Pia's Barbie cars, and I think 1 or 2 of them are still empty. So yeah, basically that's it.